Hi, this is John Pastore. I'm here today to show you how to set up your iPhone for emergency SOS and medical ID. I'm going to be first showing you how to do it for iPhone models 8 and up, and you'll see which one you have as we progress through this. Now, as a special note, please feel free to pause the video as we go through this so you can follow and initiate the steps. Okay, let's get started. Go to your front screen and find your settings. Now, once you've found your settings, tap on it. And that will then take you to the next screen. You want to scroll down that screen until you see Emergency SOS. Tap on it. That will take you to the next screen, in which case you will see and be able to determine which type of model you have. Models 8 and above are started by pressing 2 buttons on the side at the same time. The Model 7, which we'll do in another video, actually just does it by pressing one side. So if you have Model 8 or above, proceed with this, and if you only have a single one, well, you're going to go to the other video. Okay, so on this screen what you see is you're going to see there's a call with side button, and that's green and that's turned on, and you see an automatic call button. Yours may or may not be turned on. If you see green, it is turned on. We want to make sure that it is turned off. So you press on that button until it turns white. Now, why are we doing this? We're doing it so that when you initiate the SOS, it doesn't automatically call 911. You're going to do it manually. All right, with that done, we're going to go back and we're going to try to get to the icon that is white and has a red heart in it. You may see it on your screen, but if you don't, swipe down from the top. There will be a little search bar in it. Put the word heart, H-E-A-R-T, in it, and what should pop up is an icon with a little red heart. This is what you want to look for, and actually that's where you're going to update your information going forward. So in this particular icon, you tap on it. And when you go in, it will show you medical ID. Now, depending upon whether you've entered information or not, you want to look in the bottom right section, and there should be something that says ID down there. You want to tap on it, and you want to hit Edit. And when you hit Edit, what will pop up is the screen that will allow you to enter your own information. Now you see in this example, it says John Jones, date of birth, May 22nd, 1984, and it goes down to list medical conditions and medical notes. Okay, it's very important for you to enter any medical condition that would be necessary for a first responder to know to treat you properly. Also, under the medical notes, it's a good idea for you to put extra notes in there. You may put the names of your doctors, their addresses, their telephone numbers, for first responders could see that, or important people to call. Just anything you think that's important for somebody to have if you were involved in an emergency. All right, as you scroll down that screen, you'll see that you can enter information concerning allergies, any reactions you have, medications that you might be taking, and my suggestion would be that you take out all your medications and list them one by one as to what the medication is and the dosage. Okay, your blood type. Sometimes we don't know that information. If you don't know it, go buy it and get the information from your doctor and then enter it in, because having the appropriate blood type would allow them to treat you better right there and there on the spot. The next is organ donor. Now you may or may not want to add this in at this time. You may want to think about it, but just bear in mind, it says that if an individual donates their organs, they can save up to 8 people. that's really important for others. Okay, as we scroll down, what you're seeing is your height and your weight. You can enter that. And then the next, emergency contacts. This is an important area where you're going to put in the names of those particular people that should be contacted in the event of an emergency. So when you tap on that, enter their name. And when you enter their name, if they're in their contacts, they will pop up. You'll have a choice of entering the telephone number for the individual. Choose their mobile device because a text message is sent there. Once that's done, your screen will pop up to indicate what relation they are: son, daughter, brother, sister, child, friend. Could even be a neighbor for that matter. Enter that. And then once again, you'll see down here that that person has been entered into the program. And if you have more emergency contacts, then just hit the Add Emergency Contact screen and continue to add those people. It might very well be a good idea. The types of people you add here are people who might be your healthcare surrogates who could represent you, but they might also be your neighbor who could come to your aid immediately. So with that done, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the main screen. And now what we're going to do is we're going to just test the setting to make sure that it works. So push on the settings button. Go back down and scroll down to the bottom and go to Emergency SOS and tap on that. Now you'll see your screen come up again with your particular phone in it. All right? Now we're going to test this phone, but we want to make sure once again that that automatic call button is turned off so we don't call 911. All right, with that turned off, squeeze the two buttons. And what should come up is your emergency SOS. If we take the emergency SOS and push it to the right, 911 and your contacts will be notified. Now don't do this. But what I'd like you to do is to take the medical ID and move it to the right. And what will happen then is your medical information will come up. You'll see that it's working. And what you can do is push on the X at the bottom and it will go back. Now what will happen is now you're going to come back to a screen that requires you to put in a passcode in order to get back into the system. Well, that's just to show you you're not exposing any information within your phone, any personal information. But what you could do is you could go back and you could click on that screen again, and when you did it, once again, your medical ID comes up. Why is that important? It's important because when you swipe the medical ID, if a first responder picks up your phone, they can find out about you. So you're really giving them information that is vital to help you be better prepared. I want to thank you for going through this presentation with me. I hope it saves somebody's life. And I hope you share this with friends, family, even organizations that you work with or belong to. You can share this link also with friends, and it will take them to the front of the emergency info page where they can view the video on how prepared are you, and from there find out how to set their phones up and how to get emergency info plan labels for their phones. That's very important because the labels allow first responders to know how to operate the phone, They show you how to operate the phone. And should you not be able to operate the phone, even a bystander could look at the label and operate it, and they could alert 911 and your contacts. Thank you so much. Let's save lives and manage life's transitions.